Hello everyone, this is actually part 2 of my video. I didn't know that that I hit the stop button, and actually I had a 20-minute video that I needed to delete anyway. Um, so what is nutrition? What is it? Why am I talking about it? Well, it's very important. It's, as I previously mentioned, it's like doing the right weights and training, bodyweight training and calisthenics and all that sort of thing is very important, and then nutrition is right there with it. So the dictionary definition of nutrition is the act or process of nourishing or being nourished, specifically the sum of the processes by which an animal or plant takes in and utilizes food substances. So I'd recommend you invest in a scale to start. The reason is because, by my estimation, and whatever it is you're trying or intending to accomplish, you should have a target weight. You could be a female boxer for all I know. Therefore, I'd recommend after your training, you should have a target weight of around 120 to 130 pounds, give or take. However, being a male judoka, because I'm intending to accomplish that, I'm a huge fan of comics. I like Nightwing. He's my height and has a solid weight. Although Batman is the best, hands down. Doesn't matter what anybody says. All right, he's the best. All right, so look, Superman's great. All right, but Batman's the best. Okay, so Nightwing is my height. He's got a solid weight. I'd recommend you to target 160 to 165 pounds as a starting weight to 195 pounds. Again, if like you're trying to be but you could be a wrestler and not want to be like heavyweight, but like I said, that's what I recommend. Like I said, it depends on your height. So are you with me? You get the idea. Click the link to his bio in the description below. Can you tell I wrote this? Now, all jokes aside, whatever you're intending after training and exercising, your muscle mass is built by resting and the food consumed after your discipline. Whatever your target weight is, you should consume that same number of grams of protein. If you're overweight and concerned, target specifically your abs with my recommended bicycle crunch exercise, anywhere from 50 to 75 reps, 3 days a week, and you'll notice substantial results. Other things like running, cycling is really great. Like if you know how to sprint on a bicycle, and that's an acquired skill, mind you, but like it's so great. Make sure that your saddle height's dialed in correctly and everything else, or else you can throw your back out, have back pain, it's bad, and you'll just know that it's not correct or right. I'm speaking from experience. So you can do Russian twist is great if you do it correctly. Other things. So pair that with other calisthenics that engage your core, such as push-ups and squats, and do sets of 10 to 15 to start. Just be comfortable and remember quality over quantity. So, there's a ton of guys out there who, I'm talking to guys mostly, but I'm sure there's ladies out there too that do it, that do a ton of reps to try and it's like the One Punch Man workout, I'm gonna do 100 and that's it because I'm awesome. And it's like, you can hurt yourself doing that. So, there's a way to do push-ups, and most people do them wrong, by and large. So, make sure that you do them correctly, and make sure that that you can do a lot of them. If you do a lot of them, that you can do them consistently, which is called frequency, which is, again, increment training. Super important with being an athlete and knowing thyself and your limitations. All right. So as I said, cycling and running are also great, though they are lower body dominant exercises. Running in great form will be easier in a fashion than cycling, due to correctly calibrating the saddle height, like I said, and cycling is generally easier than running. It is, as I just talked about in part one. You know, well, actually I didn't talk about it, but seriously, going like, the thing that like hurts, talking about training for a triathlon and not running the previous year, is like, you do like again, so like, you know, cutting into a quarter and like doing that 0.8 mile is like, I know I can do more, I know I can run for a full mile, but it's like, it's just like getting on the, like, at least to start, like getting on the bike like hurt, but now it's like, it's not a big deal. So anyways, and I talked about sprinting, because so that's like a super powerful, like that'll hit your core no problem. All right. Oh. Okay, so what to eat and why? Checking the time here. I'm not pointing a finger at YouTube or Google, just stating a fact. I'm allowed only 2 YouTube channels, so look for my culinary channel next year. That being said, I've been cooking for 10 years. Before I dive into this, however, I don't eat meat. Plenty of reasons why, videos on YouTube of what goes on. Oh gosh, give me just a second. Are you entertained yet? Is the level of professionalism clear? All right. Give me just a second. Feel like a goose picking this up, you know? All right. So, like I said, plenty of videos on YouTube about animal farms, among other things. It is a misconception, however, that an athlete needs meat for protein. Plenty of creative ideas out there for meals. Let's start by taking my target weight into account. 175 to 180 pounds, okay? In anything in life, if you want to be strong, you need a firm foundation. In cooking and food, the foundation of the practice has always been staple foods. Now, ideally, I like to consume around 60 grams of protein per meal. After my morning or rising day, as I like to say, routine. Morning is like if somebody comes to me and says, oh, good morning, it's like, well, I'm not crying, so I'm not gonna, like, I don't agree with that. It's a great rising day. Okay, I love to break the fast or have breakfast. I'll have an Oikos yogurt, which is 15 grams of protein, a bowl of cereal. I like Kashi, which has like Kashi Go Flow, which has 13 grams of protein in it, with silk almond and cashew protein milk, 10 grams of protein, quarter cup of nuts. Almonds are great, walnuts are okay, cashews are fine. Almonds typically have the most protein, so like 7 grams, 6-7 grams around there. Blueberries, strawberries, and a sliced banana. Already I'm at 45 grams and a pretty full belly. The fun part is the last bit. I'll have a Cliff Builder bar with 20 grams of protein, or I'll make a bagel. Dave's Killer brand is really great, with 13 grams of protein with avocado. And I'll throw some pepper and crushed red on there, and I could throw a fried egg on top, which has like 6 grams of protein. Get the idea. So tons of other options again. Look for my culinary channel next year. All right, I just dropped it. Let me get my bearings straight. All this impromptu stuff. You didn't know you were going to get this today, did you? All right. So for the next lunch example, I'm going to be using a female gymnast for the target weight of 120 pounds. Let's say she's already at 40 grams of protein for the day. What could she have for lunch? Well, 1.5 cups of cooked quinoa, which is 12 grams of protein, and a cup of beans, 14 grams of protein, and a tofurkey dog, 23 grams of protein. And simple as it is, gets the requirement fulfilled. Personally, I love making wraps. So, same example, 49 grams of protein with 3 eggs, 18 grams, and a slice of cheese or 2, 5 to 10 grams of protein, and a flour tortilla, 5 to 6 grams of protein, for a total of around 83 grams of protein for a meal for my big guys. Now you can really use any kind of grain. I love basmati rice. Quinoa has more protein than any rice. Generally speaking, lentils are also a great choice with 14 grams of protein per quarter cup. There's literally endless options. From my love of Thai, Chinese, and Latin American and Indian food, as I already mentioned, I make tofu power protein bowls, which easily come out with 60 grams of protein. You can make tofu steaks, pan-fried. Oh, hang on, there's a little ant crawled on me. Or baked tofu, traditionally styled with a dip. Omelets are another great choice, as are vegan protein shakes. Hemp seeds have 10 grams of protein per 3 tablespoons. Also, like I said, the Tofurkey brand is my favorite. They've got sausage, logs, deli slices with 13 grams of protein, and chicken packs with, which has got in between like 50 to 60 grams of protein in it. It's like really great stuff. You should check it out. I just did some business with them, so hopefully they'll be having their bratwursts done here. You know, they'll start selling them here. That sort of thing. A pizza every once in a while is fine. You know, tons of protein there, whatever you want to get on it. Like I said, like here's the thing, okay? I don't know if you know what Little Caesars is, depending upon your geographical location. Okay, but you eat like a Little Caesars pizza or even a Papa John's pizza, you're getting like 90, like 80 some odd grams of protein just from the cheese. Now, again, like I said, every once in a while, it's not like, you know, I mean, oh, I'm just gonna eat pizza for a week. Alright, but all that sauce and cheese and just the bread. Oh my gosh. Alright. But it is fine. Pasta dishes are great to fuse and combine as well. Grain is grain no matter where it comes from or how it's styled. Fruits and veggies come from the earth to give us nutrition, energy, and growth. I gotta wrap this up. It's gonna cut me off. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about things to cut out or you shouldn't do altogether. Sodas and processed foods, it has chips for the most part. Boxed foods, bagged foods have got to go. Yesterday, a cheat, like I said, every once in a while isn't going to kill you, but all sodas contained around 40 grams of added sugar per serving. Another thing to quit is drinking fruit juice. Can you imagine eating 4 or 5 apples or oranges in a sitting? That's how many could be going into your 16-ounce drink, if not more. Lastly, remain sober. Doing anything illegal is shameful. You cannot be great engaging in such behavior or revelry. Birds of a feather flock together. You can't train at your best smoking cigarettes. You can't perform truly well anything on drugs. Humility, sobriety, and temperance are virtues. Also, we create our own realities by our thoughts, our beliefs, and our actions. Lastly, another thing you can do is fast. It can, among cutting out meat help you retain a fit form. Fasting for a day or two puts you in a different frequency altogether. You can intermittent fast or have a prolonged water fast while exercising. Yesterday I did 100 bicycle crunches and stretched fasted. And like I said, I'm cycling today fasted. Throughout the day, I drank water and felt phenomenal. Please check out my other channel, Turner Music Academy, and go to my Etsy store, www.etsy.com/shop/Turner Design Studios with a capital T, D, and S. Link will be in the description. Consider subscribing and purchasing a work of art to contribute to my channels. A $150 piece is $5 a day, a $250 piece is $8.33 a day, and a $300 piece is $10 a day. And a $500 piece is $16.66 per day. 9-inch by 12 inches make great personal works and gifts, as do 18-inch by 24-inch renderings, along with great pieces to hang in the home or business. Oil on canvases are also available and add the utmost elegance to your living and work environment. Thanks, and have a great day.